Weintraub, and this is the second part of a series in drawing the hand. The first part, the only thing we did was put our hand down, trace around it, and then we looked at the detail of the hand. We drew in all the details. We tried to only draw what we observe. We tried not to draw from memory, and then we shaded the hand shape to form. But today we're going to draw the actual form of the hand using something called contour line. The first thing that you will need is a really good photograph of your hand. You could draw your hand by just looking at it, by putting your hand down on a piece of paper and just looking at your hand. But today we're going to work with a photograph of our hands. You want to take a photograph with your hands doing different things. In other words, these are my hands together, maybe holding a cup, holding a pencil, different angles of holding a pencil. Now, the first thing that I want you to do before you get started is to take your pencil and to outline the hand on the photocopy. And here I've got a pencil, I'm holding a pencil, I'm going to outline that. And the reason that I want you to outline it is because when you're outlining it, you're kind of already getting a sense of proportion and also how the line moves across the page. Another good reason to outline it is because sometimes the photograph does not have a lot of contrast, and you need to be able to see the contrast so that you can see the shape of the hand. I'm going to keep the hand on the left side of my paper because I'm going to be drawing on the right. But if you're left-handed, you might want to put the drawing on the right side of your paper and draw on the left side. And now I'm going to do something that I call traveling around the line. And when I'm traveling around the line, I am going to connect my pencil with my brain and my eye. And I am going to let my pencil move wherever my eye looks. So I'm going to start off, and I am starting right over here on my hand. And I am looking at the line. Actually, I look a little bit past the line on the drawing. I am drawing very lightly with my pencil, and I am only drawing the outline of this object. Try not to lift up your pencil. I know I did just then, but you want to try to keep a smooth line going. You're not making this a sketchy line. You're making a smooth line. Now, I'm going to stop right here because I want you to see something. You can check from time to time. And I am looking at where I'm going to start curving this finger. And if you'll look, I've started a little bit too low to this line. So on your hand, you have different markers. You know, you have different kind of markers and how they relate to one another. So what I've done here is I've made this line a little bit too long already. So I want to shorten it because my finger should probably turn about right here. And then the pencil. So I'm going all around the shape of the object that I'm drawing first. Now, I've turned the corner here. I am at this point right here on the photograph. And let me see if right here, look at this. Right here is where I am, and look how it lines up with the corner right there on the knuckle. Look at that. Do you see that? I'm right on track. Now I'm going to come down slightly, curve there. Once you've got the contour and you're pleased with the contour, you then go in and start to put the inside lines. Even on the inside. Because now I'm drawing around the contour of this particular finger. You want to look at the slant of the lines just like we did in the other video. So now I've got the hands kind of blocked in. And if you'll notice, they look large. They look kind of thick. And the reason they look that way is because, number one, this drawing is larger than this drawing. I scaled it up in my brain. And also because I haven't done any shading or any kind of details on it yet. So that's one thing that you also kind of have to get out of your mind, is that it has to look perfect at every stage, because it won't. It really won't look perfect at every stage. And if I stopped right now and started erasing and changing and all this stuff, it's just not time for that yet. We'll get there, but not yet. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to start applying some of these lines that I see and some shading. Now I can go back in and I can shade these some more, and I'm going to do some more blending. But I want to now kind of get where this foreshortened hand kind of recedes right here. So that I get the knuckles in the right place. So I'm going to shade this down in here. And I want to keep in my value difference. I want to make sure that I have really good contrast and that it's accurate. And once you start using that blending stump, you want to be very cautious about not just blending it until everything looks flat.